back to our program. Today we feature the film I Don't Love You, and it's premiering at the VC Film Festival coming up this weekend. So let's watch this. We have the Filipino Americans that are part of this production. Kasama natin si Dela Rosa. She is the writer, director, producer, and co-founder of the production company called Becky Baldwin. Her short films Bastard and I Don't Love You will be premiering at the 2017 Los Angeles Asian Pacific Film Festival this coming weekend. Mara recently completed a fellowship with Loyola Marymount University's Incubator Lab at Film Independent and was an Outset Fellow at Outfest. At kasama niya si Nicolas Pilapil, who is a playwright, songwriter, and co-founder of Becky Baldwin. His musical comedy Before and After just completed a run at the Fountain Theater in Hollywood. Hello, guys. Kamusta?
Mabuti po.
How are you doing, Nicolas?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm very excited that both of you are here. You have collaborated to creatively put this work together, and we celebrate that. As Filipino Americans, it's so important that we put our stories out there into the world. So thank you for being here. First of all, let's talk about your first film, the trailer that we just saw, I Don't Love You.
Yeah, it's...
So, well, initially, I think you remember Marie Jamora?
Yes, Marie Jamora was here for Flip the Record. Yeah.
So I did production design for her movie, and she has this group called Cinema Sala, which is Filipino movie night.
Yes.
And that's how we got involved with Film Creative. And then we got involved with Film Creations, and then I reached out to Nicolas, and I was like, listen, we gotta make a movie. We have 2 weeks, and he whipped out a script.
Yeah.
And it's I Don't Love You, and it's about...
It's Filipino, like, drama, like, very, you know, those
we don't know anything about that.
You know, like, the ones like, you know, like...
So very telenovela style.
Yeah.
Okay, why did you feel it was important to tell this story, Nicolas?
You know, so for writing for this festival, they wanted something Filipino, and I'm like Filipino American, but I'm like very like white. Like, I'm like,
you're very white, really?
You know, like growing up, they'd be like, oh, you coconut. I'm like, oh, but like, so like trying to connect into like my Filipino side.
Gotcha.
That was kind of like my way in, because I remember my grandma like watching those, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, that's something that I can like tap into. That's something very Filipino that I think other Filipino people can be like, okay, I get it.
Okay, so I'm sensing that there's this disconnect, Nicolas, right? Because you obviously look very Filipino, but you grew up here, and so your sensibilities are very American. But to be able to translate that onto paper so that you can shoot a film and be able to connect with other people that have that same experience is really the biggest challenge of what you're doing, right?
So the subject I chose, I tried to choose like a very universal one, which was it's like a love story, you know. So this film really explores like love and the desperation of love and how we choose to love each other, you know.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, well, we have another film that we're going to be talking about, Bastard. When we return on Kababayan Today, we'll also show you that trailer as we discuss with the filmmakers their mission and vision for the stories that they're telling for the Filipino-American community at large here in Los Angeles. We'll be right back on Kababayan Today.